Following segment on KROC AM is sponsored by the Gwaltney Group of RE/MAX Results. And Robin Gwaltney joins me this morning on KROC. Good to see you again, Robin.
Good morning.
Have a good weekend, I
Had
presume.
a great weekend.
Off to a chilly start, but yesterday was just a beautiful day.
Sun was shining, that helps.
Yeah.
You bet.
All right. So when we last left, we were still looking for some new offerings, some new listings out there, because there is a shortage.
There is a shortage.
Is it continuing?
It is. And, it's been a really busy season, busy real estate market, but some agents actually have less production than they did at this time last year, based strictly on lack of inventory to sell. So it makes it a little tougher. You got a lot of buyers waiting to get the right house. The interest rates are great and just lack of inventory. So,
all right.
So I'm excited. I have a couple of listing appointments this week. So hopefully next week I'll have some new houses to talk about.
Yeah. I was noticing in our neighborhood the other day, there was a coming soon sign with a realtor. Is that, I haven't seen too many of those.
Yeah, there is one.
I don't know if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, there's one particular realtor in town that uses those. And that just means the listing is coming on the market. Now, that's a little bit controversial because if the sign is in the yard, then the house should be listed. Mm-hmm. A lot of times you'll see that sign and then you'll go home and get online and look for it. And then I'll get phone calls saying, hey, do you know anything about this? And so will other agents, from our clients. And then unfortunately, we don't know anything about it because it's not in the MLS. So it's kind of a hot subject right now,
So it's not legal?
Well, it
to
is.
Put up a sign without the home being listed?
Exactly. If the house is listed, then it's fine. We actually have a form that we can fill out saying, let's say you wanted me to sell your house. Mm-hmm. And you said, Robin, you know what? I want to sign up today, but I'm not going to be ready for people to come walking through until next Friday. But if you get anybody, bring them over. Well, I would have to sign the contract with you. And then there's a special form that says withhold from the MLS. So in other words, don't let the other agents know about it quite yet, mm-hmm. but it's okay for you to bring somebody in. Okay. And so if we did it legally and signed that form and I submitted that form to the MLS, then we could put the sign in, and then whatever day you wanted to start, then your days on the market would start counting from the day you signed that form. So if you signed it today and said, I don't want people to come looking until Friday, when it hit the market for the other agents on Friday, it would say it's been on the market 5 days, even though they haven't seen it till that day.
It was listed, excuse me, it was listed through you for 5 days
right
prior to. So if somebody came up and asked you, said, I'm looking for a place over in this neighborhood, is there anything?
Well, if you said to me, okay, Robin, let's get my house on the market. I'll be ready in a couple weeks, but go ahead and put your coming soon sign in my yard today. I absolutely could not do that because if it's not legally listed, then I cannot put that sign in the yard, even if you're giving me permission to do it. So, I don't know about the one you saw, whether it's legal or not, but I just know that when you see that, if you get online and can't find that information, it could be that it is listed and withheld, but a good thing you could do is just call the Southeast Minnesota Association of Realtors and just ask them, is this house available? Okay. Has it been listed? And
so what kind of issues arise then if if a realtor is doing this and it's against the ethics of the MLS?
Well, that's just it. We actually hold ourselves to a pretty high standard of ethics, right? And we want to play by the rules and be respected professionals. So I feel it's really important that as an agent, I don't want to do anything that is going to jeopardize my relationship with other agents because to be successful in this business, you have to have good working relationship with your competition, so to speak. I mean, I don't even consider other agents my competitors as much as I consider them my colleagues, okay? Because when I have house listed, I want them to come and show it and sell it. And I count on them to have inventory that I can go show and sell. So I think it's super important to have a great working relationship with all of the agents, whether they're at RE/MAX or elsewhere. I think that's one of the things that I really think is very, very important.
Potentially, could somebody lose their license to sell?
Well, I think if they're doing things illegally, yeah, it could get really ugly. So I think that the important thing is play by the rules. Do it right. We all want to get inventory, and I'd love to sit here and talk to you about the 2 houses that I'm going to be listing this week, but I can't do that because I don't have them listed yet. Next week, I'll be happy to sit and talk about them. But again, it's just following our code of ethics and playing by the rules is so important.
All right. If somebody does have a home they would like to list, they can give you a call.
Absolutely.
And what is that number?
507-259-4926.
Okay. But if somebody called and said, I want to list, I want to sell my home, I want you to handle it, but I can't sell it until 1st of June, you can't, somebody would call you the day after and say, I'm looking.
I can't start advertising it. I can't
tell them over the phone and say, well, I know of one.
Over there, at that point, it would be a for sale by owner, and I could say I could represent you and take you.
Okay.
And I know somebody that's going to sell a house, and they would be representing themselves, but that'd be kind of silly.
Otherwise, you'd say, I know of one that will be coming on sale soon. Give me a call next week.
Correct. Once it's listed, then I can talk about it. I can advertise it. I can put my sign in, but until it's listed, it's just an absolute,
no. All right. So, again, what's the phone number?
507-259-4926.
And the email or the web address where you can make the contact?
Is gwaltneygroup.com. That's GWALTNEY group.com.
Excellent. Robin, have a great week.
You do the same.
Talk to you next week.
You do the same.
Talk to you next week.